Hello, you're listening to Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast, presented by Brandon Elliott. This show will be going over all aspects of real estate investing and is intended to educate, motivate, and prepare you to take action on your first or next real estate investment. For more information, please visit BrandonElliottInvestments.com. Thank you for listening and enjoy.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Brandon Elliott, and it is a hell of a week. It is First Off Money Monday. Let's go. Excited for this week, first and foremost, because it is my birthday, which is exciting. It's my birthday week, that is. This Wednesday, the 14th, that's February 14th, Valentine's Day. Out of all of the days, it is going to be my birthday. So I'm excited because first off, I'm going to be turning 34 years old, and I'm going to be blessing each and every one of you that may be on the fence of joining Credit Counsel Elite with up to 50% off. So I want to be able to give you guys the opportunity to stop wasting time and jump into a lucrative opportunity right here, right now. You will be able to take advantage of this discount anywhere from today, which is Monday the 12th, up to Friday the 16th. So you have 5 days to take advantage of this opportunity. Sit down with somebody on our team, go over your particular situation, what goals that you have, where you're trying to go, and allow us to help you navigate through that and be able to invest in yourself to be able to take action on this. So up to 50% off on a majority of our products or services. And so I'm really excited for that. We do have products and services ranging from $97 up to $50,000. Of course, for some of the higher ticket items, we are not discounting that because a lot of time, energy guarantees, they are all in place. And therefore, we cannot discount quality or, for lack of better words, even my time and energy efforts. It's not worth it to a certain degree. So therefore, there are other systemized things in place where you can get up to $500,000 in new 0% interest funding with money back warranty attached to it. You will definitely want to take advantage of. And so anybody that's on the fence, today is your lucky day. I want to be able to make this very clear for you throughout this whole week. You can take action on it, and it is only good for this week. Okay. And if you jump in during this week or jumping outside of it and do not take advantage of this opportunity, it is literally on you. So don't come crying back to me afterwards. This is for listeners and subscribers to Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast, and understand this is a hell of a deal. One way or another, though, I do want to challenge you right here, right now, in regards to money. Okay, some people call it the root of all evil. Some people call it everything. You know, money revolves around the sun, like it makes the world go around, right? But what I want to really challenge you on is, how did you grow up around money? Like, what was the conversations around money in your household growing up? Did you see your parents fighting over money? Do you, as a individual, as a family person, are you finding yourself getting in fights or confrontations around money within your household or with your group of friends, individuals? Or is money a fearful type of topic and conversation that comes up within your everyday life? And I say that because it's not with me. And what I've come to find is it's not with a lot of my wealthy friends. When it comes down to money and business, we love talking about it each and every day in each and every way. The good times, the bad times, the ups, the downs, the difficult, the trial, the error. We feel for each other. We understand each other. We are excited for each other. We are rooting each other on. We are dedicated to the craft. We are not giving up. We're not a one-night type of fly-by band. Like, we are in it for the long run. And the competitive drive in us is just how we're shaped. It's how we are designed. It's our competitive nature to win. And I think it's very common. I think it's very natural to be that just because that's all I know. But what statistics tell me is that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of families, a lot of individuals that aren't like that. And in fact, what I like to say is allow money to be over their head. and dictate their every move. And how I like to illustrate this as basically the money stringing along you as the puppet. And it's not a great illustration. It's not something that gets people excited. It's not the motivational Monday speech that you're looking for. I get it. It's not fun to realize or have this illustration of, is this possible? But it's something I would like to family-like challenge you with. Just like any good parent, just like any good friend, just like any good person that gives a damn about you, they're going to shout it out from the rooftops. They're going to say it with confidence, with boldness, and with dignity to get you to jump off the ledge. It's for this example, it's like if you see your kid playing around in the street about to get hit by a truck, are you going to just friendly tiptoe around it like, hey, sweetie, you might want to get out of the road right now, please? It's like, no, you're going to yell, shout, scream, get out of the road. You're going to freak out. And it's the simple fact behind you care for the individual. So I want to shout this out, and I want to challenge you with all due respect, because I know money, statistically, it shows 70% of marriages fail because of financial struggles and financial fights in the household. It shows that I believe it's 70-80% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account for an emergency right now in America. And with inflation just going higher and higher, with the Biden administration, with the government in general, just printing money left and right, just printing, giving $70 billion more to NATO and to other countries around the world without focusing on what's important here. First, it's damaging to see what the future looks like, for the simple fact that your dollar right now, your hard-earned money, isn't getting better. In fact, it's getting worse. And people's spending habits are not improving. In fact, in many cases, it's getting worse. So I want to challenge you behind what you grew up with at your 10-year-old self, what was in your house, and what may be transforming in your house today as an adult may not be exactly the outcome that you want to see or that you desire and that you truly deserve in your household. And so when all of this shitstorm is taking place, what are you going to do? And that's why my heart goes out to you, because I don't want to see a mess. I don't want to see all this craziness. I don't want to see people turning to alcohol, drugs, addictions, pornography, things that aren't satisfying, things that are totally BS, things that are going to draw you away from your true calling, your true, like the individual that you really are, the calling and the purpose that you have on this earth. And so I challenge you to really think about your future and think about the money decisions that you're making today, and start realizing that money in America, we live in the most unbelievable country in the world for all the right reasons. Obviously, there's a dozen things you could come up with that are going to shit in this amazing country, but we still live in the best country in the world. And that's why so many people are fighting to get themselves in here. And so let's just make it very clear. There is just a ridiculous amount and abundance amount of wealth in America, an abundance amount of cash, an abundance amount of money from these banks that you can get access to. And so instead of making all of your decisions based on money and having it control you like a puppet, I encourage you to do exactly what the rich do, exactly what all my friends do, and what myself does. I put money beneath me. I use it strictly as the tool that it is. And if the money is getting thin, then I'll get more of it. And it's because the banks are giving out as much as you want. You just got to know how to talk to them, how to position yourself properly, how to be able to get the funding, how to position yourself saying all the right things, how to have all these bank account relationships, how to understand how they are judging you beforehand so you know how to play the game. This is real life Monopoly. And so when you think of it like that, and you position yourself like that, and you live in abundance regarding finances and money, and then you stop buying these bullshit liabilities, these things that aren't going to serve you, that aren't going to bless you, that aren't going to take care of your goals and your future, your family, your finances. It's not going to take you in the trajectory of your true calling and your true purpose and why you really are here for, right? It's not helping out in that aspect. Then you're realizing that it's not serving you. And the more that you are getting stringed around like a puppet and not actually playing the game properly and putting the money beneath you and treating it as a tool that it is, the more that it's over your head and it's controlling you, you're not investing in yourself 9 times out of 10 because you got a poor ass mindset. And so you're not investing in yourself, but you're all spending all this money and you're giving these excuses on weak things, on horrible things that are not serving you, that are not blessing you, that's okay for today, like concerts and all this other BS, and saying it's good for your soul and everything else. But you're not investing in, you're spending on the vacation, but you're not spending it on the business that you've been wanting, that's been earing at your soul for how long, and that's what drives me crazy. That is what absolutely makes me go bonkers. And I'm not going to turn this into a venting type of session here, but what I do want to encourage is that when there's a will, there's a way. I've always been a firm believer of that. It's something I truly live by, and I encourage you that if you want this bad enough, step up and take it. There's opportunity for you here. There's opportunity for you right now. How bad do you want it is the question. And if you want it bad enough, then you're going to do everything in your power and your pathway to be able to truly take action on it. And I see some people come around saying that they gave it their all and they did everything. And I call it BS, because if you really look back at it and you really give me your true all, that's not it. That isn't it. You could have done more. You could have showed up stronger. You could have participated more. You could have gone all in, and you didn't. You said you did, but you didn't. So I want to encourage you that there's so much money out there in America, so much money. People would die to be able to get over here and learn the techniques that we're teaching here at Credit Counsel Elite, and you can get access to it today. Whether or not you're going to be able to actually get the balls together to actually do it, that's on you. That's on you if you're going to decide if you're going to be the puppet still and get moved around by the money and make every little stupid decision off of that. You're going to buy the new truck. You're going to buy the new car, even though you don't need it. That's a liability. You're not even doing the tax write-off benefits for it. It's all these ridiculous things because it makes you look cool, makes you feel good, but you're not going to invest back into your business, back into you. See, I highly encourage, there's nothing that drives me crazy more than this, when I see good people that deserve more but are living in scarcity. Living in scarcity, I want to push those people away from me so fast and so strongly. Just get out of my way, because I just don't want to be around that. I don't want that cooties to be able to get on me. I don't want that nonsense, that weak mindset to get on me or get near me even. So I encourage you that if you're serious about your future, and I don't care if this offends you or not. If it offends you, good. If it offends you, then this is exactly who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you if this offends you, okay? If it doesn't offend you and you acknowledge, like, yes, this makes sense. This is, I have been making a lot of my decisions around money regarding this. It's easy for you to say, or you start comparing. No. It's the same exact mindset of the individual that comes up and starts saying when they're broke that once I have $1 million, I'll start giving money and start helping out people. No. You'll never have $1 million because you're not giving now. Because you don't live in abundance now. You're getting strung around like a puppet because you're putting money on the pedestal. When you give money, especially when you don't have it, that is the power, because then you're putting money beneath you and you're using it as the tool. You're in a real life Monopoly situation now. This is real life. You don't care. In Monopoly, when you're playing with the family at the kitchen table, it's like, you don't care if you have $2 on you or if you have $5,000. It doesn't matter, because you're playing a game. This is a game, ladies and gentlemen. And when you need more money, there's ways to get out there and get it. Again, we live in America. But with our bank relationships, with our bank managers, with our money back warranty, for God's sakes, pay with a credit card. That's what we teach. Pay with a credit card. If we don't do what we say, if we don't bless you, if we don't help you out, then charge back. Do you understand that? Like, I put everything on what we do. We're getting people 3, 4, 5, 600,000 or more in new funding, with 5, 10, 15,000 or more in free cash from sign-up bonuses. Fixing credit quickly, being able to get them to a position to be able to do amazing, incredible things and to be able to grow and scale their business. Is it easy? Hell no. If it is, you and your grandmother would have already been doing it. But is it worth it? Hell yes. Why? Because it's the difference between failure and victory. Failure is people that give up. That's the only time you ever fail. Otherwise, if you don't hit the goal, you learn from it and you get back up and you do it again until you win. Victory. So what kind of mindset, I want to challenge you here today, what kind of mindset do you have around money? Because we've been seeing more people come around that have weak mindsets and put the money on the pedestal. And it's almost every person nationwide. That's just what it is. Like, I grew up with it originally, and we all have grown up with it. Otherwise, statistics would be showing us differently. It's only the rich that have the proper mindset, and the people that work their ass off to be able to break off that stinking thinking mindset and to be able to get to an independent thinking mindset around finances. And those individuals find themselves getting money and wealthy. That's just what it is. I've seen it numerous times. And so it wouldn't blow me away if you were the next person. In fact, I would anticipate it. I would expect it. I would guarantee it. I would put money behind it. Why? Because that's what the secret sauce is. To be able to get the financial freedom that you're looking for, to be able to get the breakthroughs, it's constantly investing in yourself, constantly going all in, constantly playing this life that we call everyday human interaction. It's going all in on your money, your income, making wise decisions, learning from it, taking full responsibility, pointing the thumb at yourself, not the finger at other people, saying this didn't work, pointing the thumb at yourself and saying, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. I've already made the investment. I've already gone all in. I'm burning the ships. I'm going all in and I'm taking territory. I'm doing this. And so when you have that mindset, it's not a weak mindset. It's a mindset that's getting sharpened every single day and trained to be that warrior and to be able to take territory, to be able to get the breakthroughs that you're looking for. And if you follow that mindset, if you follow that putting the money down, like tithing, to be able to bless somebody that needs it, to be able to invest in all these high other areas because you're testing and trying things out to grow and scale your business. Like, why wouldn't you? How could you not? When the opportunity behind that is, what if? What if it works out? What if it doesn't? Oh my God, what's the absolute worst thing that could happen? You get a tax write-off. You pay with credit cards. If the people don't do what they say, you get your money back. You get back up. You learn from it. You test it out. You try it again somewhere else. Like, what if it hits a home run and it does great? What if? So I encourage you this week, while you're thinking about how blessed you are to listen to Brandon Elliott on his birthday. Just kidding. No, but I do encourage you this week, when you're sitting down with your loved ones, for Valentine's Day or whatever, and you're just sitting down with gratitude and you're thinking about where you're currently at right now. And just imagine the pain points, the things that you're not happy with, the things that you want change with, the things of like the pain, the suffering that you've gone through. How bad is it? How bad is it? Are you really tired yet from it? Because what I've come to find is, when you are seriously tired from this and you're like, enough is enough, something's got to give, I'm at my brinks here, like I'm done, enough is enough, then you're going to start thinking about, what is it going to take and what is the goal? What's the big picture here? How are we going to change life? I know what I don't want. Now, what do I want? How would life be different if I did all these things? And when you start having that, you figure out what you definitely don't want and you want to stop ASAP. And then you want to figure out what is working or what makes sense, what gets you excited, what gets you up in the morning, what is serving other people and blessing other people. And then you know what you don't want, you know where you're currently at, you know where you want to go. And then you just need help figuring out the obstacles to get there. Just know that money is going to be needed in all of it, bottom line. And that's okay. That stinking thinking that we all grew up with, like money is the root of all evil, bullshit. That is stupid. That's the poorest person that mentioned that. Person that said that was broke. You know what? Because money feels really damn good. Feels really, really damn good when I can help build a house in Mexico for a good family that needs it. Feels really, really damn good to be able to, to bless a friend. In the morning the other day, we saw a friend's mom is going through chemo on her foot and had a GoFundMe, and we sent, a lot of money over there. It feels really good to be able to support people and to be able to help out and not think twice about covering the bills or covering the dinners, the restaurants, when we go out with a big party of people. Not thinking twice, like who's going to pay? I got it, like every single time. I don't think about money. I don't care about money. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly, and we know how to use it because it's a tool. And when you can get to that position, that mindset, then you'll realize that you'll never live in scarcity. You'll always have an abundance mindset. You'll always be in your lane to be able to serve others, to be able to grow, to be able to scale, and money will come easily, frequently, and abundantly, and you'll start to learn how to diversify. You'll learn how to get access to money from Credit Counsel Elite. You're going to see opportunities that you can jump on track with and make a ton of money from. That's just what it is. So I encourage you to invest in yourself today. You know, Credit Counsel Elite, we're teaching people how to fix credit quickly, how the banks and lenders are judging you, so you know how to get the foundation, and so you know how to play the game. Afterwards, how to boost up your score and get to the 800 club in 30 days or less guaranteed, so that you can boost up and get anywhere from 10 to 50 plus credit cards with a 90% approval odds. Any other financial products and services that the banks offer as well, we can teach you how to get access to as well with 90% approval odds. But then on top of that, once you get all this funding, you do not need to use it. You don't need to use it, but you do have it. You have access to it. It's not charging you interest if you're not using it. You just have access to it. Okay, so don't fear that. But once you have access to them, you'll start seeing opportunities come around. Safe, low risk, high reward opportunities that you can capitalize on. You could get into a CD right now, for God's sakes, at 5%. Pretty safe, my friends. 5% isn't bad. There's infinite banking structure that you can do as well. I mean, the list goes on. But your goals, what you start dreaming about again, what you get excited for, we want to be able to fund that. But again, you do not need to use the capital. You just have it at your fingertips. It's not, until you use it, it's not anything. And remember, it's 0% interest. Pretty cheap money, okay? So by all means, we're teaching travel hacking, the whole nine, liquidating into cash, business credit, personal credit. We give you access to 160 plus business trade lines. You know, we are teaching you how to be able to take this into real estate and be able to grow and scale investments at the end of the day. So if you are serious, if you are, money's tight, but you're on the fence or whatever it may be, I don't know what kind of excuse you're telling yourself, but if you're ready, my friend, wait no longer. I'm giving you till this week, okay? And I encourage you, don't wait till the end of the week. Do it now, right now. Why? For the simple fact that in the next couple days, because of this is airing out right now, the rest of our calls are getting booked up. And we all, we're not stopping ads. We do 30,000 plus on ad spend a month. That's still cranking in. We have 100 plus leads coming in today. We're serving a lot of people. So I encourage you, if you've already had the conversation, if you're ready to go, if you're tired of wasting time and you really want to prioritize this now because you realize that it should be prioritized. If it should have been prioritized yesterday and it shouldn't be neglected for another day or postponed, stop that nonsense. We got to get into the better habits of taking action ASAP. So I encourage you, if you're ready to go, you can get up to 50% off on many of our products. Okay. So for example, our 90-day challenge, you can get up to 25% off that. And so that would save you $3,000 right off the top and you can take action right away. So I encourage that so that you're not missing out and that you can jump in and get rewarded for my birthday week. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. Otherwise, go to creditcounselelite.com. That's www.creditcounselelite.com. Make sure that you just watch the quick 10, 15-minute video. You're going to be able to fill out a quick form afterwards so that we can get to know you a little bit better. And then after that, you'll be able to schedule a one-on-one call with our team. And I would love to be able to bless you, handle, a quick 30, 45-minute call, go over what the pain point is here. What are you really struggling with and what are you tired of? Where you're trying to go so that we can help you get there and really understand the big picture of what you're trying to accomplish. And then we'll go over all the obstacles in between so that you are aware of them and how we can best serve you, make this actually reality for you. And so that you're not messing anything up and that you have the coaching and the guidance within a community that cares about you. This is a culture. This is a tribe that really wants to see you succeed in Credit Counsel Elite. And We have hundreds of other members doing it and being able to get crazy, incredible results. And you can get the same exact results up to $500K in the next 30 to 90 days with money back warranty attached. So with all that being said, if you have any questions, reach out to us. Otherwise, check out creditcounselelite.com right now. I would be honored to serve you. And if you're offended by this, or if this, shook up the cage too much and you feel like money isn't everything, well, how many people have you blessed with your broke ass? How many people have you really been able to help out when you have no money in your pocket? You can barely help yourself. That's the thing. It feels really good, again, that you can be able to take care of not just myself, not just my family. I bought a home for my sister last year. She's coming out and about to move into it in a couple weeks. I'm about to go take her and give her the keys to it. Like, that's amazing. And then being able to bless anybody any given time, that feels good too. So I encourage you, don't be the puppet and have money over your head, putting it on a pedestal, put it underneath you, control it like the tool that it is. This is a real life monopoly. You guys can crush it. You deserve it. And the whole power is truly within you. At the end of the day, this is something that you're called for bigger and better things. So never let money be the fear or the pain point over your life. You have a big calling over your life. I want to see that fulfilled in many ways, and I can't want it more than you. So I just pray that this finds you blessed, that you crush it this week, and that if you are serious or have been on the fence, that you take action so that we can help you and bless you this week. All right. So just let them know that you heard it on the podcast. Let our team know when you sit down with them that you heard it on the podcast. We're not going to bring it up to you, but if you bring it up to us, you heard it on the podcast, then we want to make sure that we're blessing you. But if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribing to Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast so you get the newest notification every single Monday. After listening to a few episodes, leave that 5-star review. Greatly appreciate all the love, all the feedback. And if you haven't already, make sure that you're following us on Instagram. It's creditcounselelite.com, as well as Brandon Elliott Investments on Instagram, and then facebook.com/Brandon Elliott Investor. Till next time, guys, God bless.
This has been another episode of Ready, Set, Go Real Estate Investing Podcast, brought to you by Brandon Elliott. For more information, please visit BrandonElliottInvestments.com. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Thanks again for joining. Until next time, God bless.